And we're live.
Okay, I've got nothing on my screen.
You've got nothing on your screen? Oh,
nothing
sorry,
on my screen at all.
You can't see what you're doing.
But it's lovely to see everybody.
Here
we go. That is perfect. It's lovely to be able to see what I'm doing. Fantastic. Look at this. We have underwater scene today. Fantastic. Yeah. It's lovely to be here. It's lovely to be here with Digitally Active. It's another day. It's Monday. So it's exercise day today. So I hope you're joining us. It's lovely to be here, Mark. How are you?
Yeah, I'm great, thanks. Looking forward to the day.
Good, excellent stuff. I'm really raring to go today to do my exercise. I'm really looking forward to this.
Excited.
I love doing the exercise in the morning. It kind of gets me going, and I think it would do the same for you if you're interested in keeping alert and keeping healthy, keeping fit. Always good to do the exercises. Start small and then build up. We're starting small and then we'll build up a bit. Great. Have some water. That's always good. So I've got my water over here. If I just go over here, I can have a sip of water before I start. So I've got my water, and Mark's got his water in his big cup there.
Yeah. I like drinking hot water, so it's
hot water, cold water. Apparently, they've done the studies. It doesn't make any difference if it's cold or hot water if you're doing exercise. There is no difference. So, if you've got water, that's fantastic. So, what are we doing today, Mark?
So, as you can see, you are under the sea today.
Oh.
So, we've got some nautical themed exercises for you.
Fantastic.
And some nautical music, and we have Jamie and Daniel facing off in the VR challenge.
Oh.
We were both, I think Daniel's a bit more of a gamer than Jamie, but they both did really well.
Brilliant.
I was impressed.
Have we got a game today, though? A challenge?
We have got a game
Oh
today.
dear, I'm being challenged again.
We have your suggested game of
numbers.
Well, it's kind of a drawing one. You suggested numbers, and I made it like a math question one.
Oh, okay.
So there'll be like a sum on the bottom of the screen, and you'll have to get the answer.
Oh, great. That sounds...
I'll keep score this time.
That sounds good, actually. That sounds good.
I'll keep score and see how many you can get in within 2 minutes.
Brilliant. Fantastic. So we've got the warm-ups. We've got the main exercises. We've got a few warm-downs. We've got the game. And then we've got watching other people doing the VR challenge. So I'm really looking forward to this. So, shall we get going? Mark?
So I will see you all in a bit, and I'll move you over to the warm section.
Nice to see you, Mark. See you later. Okay, so look at that. We've got some orca in the background and we've got some mermaids. Okay, let's get going. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to move that head. So we're just going to look around to see what's going around. So I'm looking around and I can see jellyfish and I can see mermaids. Oh, and I can see orca. I'd love to see an orca in real life. That would be fantastic. Apparently they're all around the UK, but I've never seen any. So there we go. So we're looking from left to right. All we're doing is moving the neck to left to right. We're not really moving the body at all. We're just moving the neck from left to right. Okay, we're going to look up to the surface. We're looking up to the surface, seeing all those bubbles rising, and we're looking down, and we're going to look at the sea floor. So we're going to look up again, looking up at the surface, looking up all the lights up there, and looking down as well, down towards all the reeds and all the sand at the bottom. Okay then, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a bit of swimming. We're going to do some swimming. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring our hands round in. It's like the crawl formation. It's like doing a forward crawl, I suppose. Or you could say kind of like a bit like doggy paddle. But anyway, we're going to go forwards now. If you can go forwards and touch your ears, that's perfect. If you can't, it doesn't really matter. Just whatever you can manage. But kind of near to your head, if you can go round and round. Brilliant, well done. So we're using one hand and then the other hand. Brilliant. Over the top, round and in front and then back behind you. And we're doing that. Okay, now we're going to reverse that process now. We're going to go backwards. We're going to go backwards. So we're doing the backstroke. So we're going back now. Oh, can you feel that stretch? I can. I certainly, you can't go straight forward. It kind of pulls out towards the side a little bit, but that's absolutely fine. You're doing well, guys. Really nice to be here. Okay, excellent. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to give ourselves a jiggle, like we're a jellyfish. Okay, we're going to give ourselves a jiggle, so we can jiggle those knees, and we're going to jiggle those arms, jiggle like a jellyfish. Moving those fingers, wiggling those fingers from side to side. Excellent stuff. And give yourself a shake underneath the water. Oh, isn't it relaxing? So we're going to breathe in. And we're going to breathe out. Fantastic. Breathing's really important. Breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the mouth. One more of those. Breathing in. And breathing out. We're doing really well. Okay then, right. So we've done the backstroke. We've done the forward crawl. What else can we do? We can do the breaststroke. So we're going to bring our arms out in front and round. Out in front, nice and relaxed, and round. This is just the warm-up. Doing well, guys. So, before I forgot to do one or two things, so I'm just going to say to you, you can use your legs and not the arms, or your arms and not the legs. That is absolutely fine. Okay? Okay, so we're going to do some crabs now. So we're going to have the crab pincer up and down. Also, remember, if you can't do anything, that's absolutely fine. You don't have to do that exercise. If you can't lift your arms this high, that's absolutely fine. You can go out to the side. That is okay. But I'm going above the head just to start off with. Well done. And giving myself a shake. Remember also, if you are not feeling very well, don't do the exercises today. Don't do the exercises today. You can do them at any time. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to do some circles. So we're moving those hips round and round. Well done. So it's like, can you imagine being in the water? Can you see those orcas in the background? They're kind of doing rolls. We're kind of doing rolls round our hips. So I'm going the other way now. This is all good. Let's get ourselves warmed up. You're doing really well, guys. Keep going. Doing fantastically well. Okay, so we're just going to march on the bottom of the sea. You can see all that sand with the starfish and the seaweed. Well done. Excellent. So we're just marching on the bottom of the sea. Doing excellently well, guys. So remember, if you've got anything in the way, you can push it out the way. Just push out those things. You can push out the side. You can move your sofa out the way. Move the lights out the way, or just stand in a different position. Move that carpet out the way. All those things. Okay, well done. I'm going to shush now on that front, and we're going to carry on with the exercises. Okay, so we're marching on the bottom of the sea. Okay, so could you march on the bottom of the sea? Well, I think you could if you had your sea gear on. So we've got a helmet, so we're just going to go like this. And we're going to put a helmet on. Well done. Excellent stuff. Nice. And we're putting those gloves on. Nice. And trousers. Pulling them up. So we've got our space suit, we've got our water suit on, our nautical water suits, kind of, yeah, kind of so we can breathe underwater with no problem. Excellent stuff, well done. Okay, we can march on the bottom. That is absolutely great. So, what have we got on the bottom of the sea? I can see some starfish here. I can see some starfish. Excellent stuff. So, what can we do? Okay, we're going out, out, in, in. Well done. Okay. Now, if we want to do a starfish, we're going to go out, out, and we're going to put our hands up. So, we've got a star. We're going out and out. Brilliant. Well done. Okay, we're going to go do our shoulders. So, going up, to the back, and down. Okay, because we've got an oxygen tank on our back, and we're kind of loosening ourselves up for that oxygen tank. Lovely. Nice. Brilliant. Okay, and we're just checking our equipment. So we've got the helmet, yeah. Got our suit on. Got our trousers on. Waterproof trousers. And we've got our boots on as well. If you can't go down, that's absolutely fine. Stop at the knees. So we've got a helmet. We've got our suit on. And we've got our water boots. Heavy water boots that will kind of weigh us down. Excellent stuff. Well done. Last one. Doing well, guys. It's lovely to see you. It's nice to see you, Alan. It's nice to see you, Anthony. Paul, if you're there, it's lovely to see you as well. It's good to have you. Who else might we have? We might have Abby. That's lovely. It's good to see the green bubble and the purple bubble if you're there. Great to see you. If there's anybody else, the orange bubble or the blue, that's lovely that you're doing the exercises. Sometimes Ian comes to do the exercises. Maybe not this week, but maybe other weeks I'm sure he'll be here. Lovely. And we're just marching. Well done. Use your arms as well to march. Doing well. Give yourself a shake. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Okay, so we're going to avoid all the things on the shore. So we're going side to side with our feet. Well done. Going side to side. So there's some boulders on the floor. There's, what else could there be? There's some starfish. There's all sorts of coral reef. Look at all that stuff. Got to avoid it. Going left. So we're going 2 spaces to the left and then 2 spaces to the right. You're doing excellently well, guys. Really good. Fantastic. Liking this. Excellent. So crabs. Hands up alternately. And then we're doing some crabs. Nice. Nice. Well done. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to do the seaweed. We're going to do the seaweed. So we're going to wave, and it's like that seaweed waving in the water because you've got like ripples of water that move on the seaweed, and we can go down under the water and back up. Going down, moving those knees, and try and bend at the hips rather than the back. And going up, so kind of waving and going down and back up. Well done, one more of those. Going down, so it's good for you. The muscles at the back there, doing some squats. Excellent, back to marching. Doing brilliantly well. Look at those mermaids in the background, doing all sorts of stuff. I fancy doing some more swimming. So I'll do the doggy paddle. Beat those drums or do the doggy paddle. Well done. Okay, and we're going out to side. So this one kind of just keeps you afloat. Kind of stays where you are. Out to the side. Well done. all these water strokes that we're doing today. Doing fantastically well. Give yourself a shake. Give yourself a shake. Breathing in and breathing out. It's good to breathe, especially under the water. You need all the oxygen you can get. Lovely. Okay, so we're going to bring our hands out and we're going to do some angel fish. I call these snow angels, but we're doing angel fish today. Nice and gently up and nice and gently down. Well done. Nice and gently up and nice and gently down. Well done. Do a few more of those. Nice and gently up and down. So you kind of put your arms to the side and then back down by your waist. Excellent stuff. Okay, back on the seafront. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go forwards and backwards. Forwards and backwards. We're going to push the water. Push the water forwards and we're going to move backwards. Forwards and backwards. Forwards and backwards. Brilliant. Excellent, well done. We've got some good dance moves coming up. It might be sea creatures, we will see. Excellent stuff, well done. Just moving forward, pushing the water forwards. Can you feel that ripple of the water? I can. And then moving backwards. If you can't go forwards and backwards like this, side to side's fine. Go side to side and push out to the side. In fact, we will push out to the side. So going 2 steps in one direction, pushing out. Well done, guys. Liking it. I hope you carrying on doing these exercises because you're doing really well today. I'm liking this. Okay, so we're going to wave. We're going to do a kind of a sway. Watching that sea breeze. Feel the sea going up and we're finished. Just going to roll the shoulders backwards. Breathing in and breathing out. Well done. Nice to see you back, Mark.
Yep, so just put my volume up there so I can speak to you.
Excellent stuff.
Yeah, so you were exercising with the mermaids there.
Exercising with the and we've got, look, I haven't even mentioned the chest. There's a chest there.
Yeah, well, I thought that's because I've got a treasure map behind us. I thought we need a treasure to find.
Yeah, because you've got the scroll, haven't you? The scroll of the map. Yeah, it's a good little feature, that one.
So coming up next will be your dance section with more fish and more undersea things.
Looking forward to doing this.
So commenting at the moment, we have our 2 regulars, Anthony and Alan. So Anthony was first in with, "Hi Nick, I'm helping you doing the exercise today."
Nice.
And then Alan saying hello from the green bubble.
Yep.
And then Anthony saying see you tonight. Are you seeing Anthony tonight?
Yeah, so we're doing a project at Youth Zone tonight. So
excellent. Tell us about
that'll be really nice to see you there. Hopefully we'll get Paul there today as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing both of you at Moving On Up.
And then another one just came in from Anthony. I'll be with you on Wednesday with his cake. That'll be his birthday cake.
Oh, the birthday cake. Looking forward to that.
A few birthdays this week, isn't it? I'm sure it's Ryan's as well tomorrow.
Right, few birthdays.
Birthday week.
So, I've really enjoyed doing that. We've had a little bit of a break. We're going to start now with doing the main exercises. So, are we ready, Mark?
Yeah, so I will leave you and I will see you after your exercises for the game.
Okay, see you later. Here we are. Oh, look, we've got all sorts of creatures. Oh, it's kind of a... Oh, we're going to start off just with marching. I'm just going to see what's going around. So we've got like underwater, I think it is temples and old buildings. So it's like, what do they call that place? Atlantis. Yes, Atlantis. We've got skulls and jellyfish kind of things. We've got octopus. We've got different fishes. We've got sea turtles. We'll be doing some of these. Okay then, so the first thing we're going to do, maybe we will do the sea turtle to start off with. Okay, but my sea turtle is a snapping turtle. So, we're just going to clap for that snapping turtle. Okay, clap in for that snapping turtle. Well done. He snaps its jaws together And there's a snapping turtle, well done. So we're just going to do a few of those to start off with. You're doing well. If you can use your legs and your arms, you're using double the amount of energy, so it's good. Remember, it should make you feel better. It certainly clears my mind, it makes me feel happier doing exercise during the day. I really like doing exercise. I always feel lots better after doing it. So, well done. We've done the snapping turtle. Well done. Okay then, so what we're going to do now is we're going to do the shark. So it's the shark fin going forwards and forwards. So going forwards, we've got that shark fin going forwards. It's like you're doing a punch, but you kind of got your hands going forwards in a flat hand as if it was going to be a shark. So there's lots of sharks. Sharks around and about. I can see a shark with legs there. That's the first shark with legs I've ever seen. Anyway, it's good to see the sharks. Okay, well done, well done. And with the sharks, they've got a snap. They've got a big jaws, so we're going to go down and down. Well done. So they've got big jaws. Now you can move your legs as well. We're kind of doing a clap down instead of a clap across. But just imagine those white sharks, which have got big jaws and closing them around their prey. Excellent, well done, brilliant, doing well, good stuff, good stuff. Now, can you remember that seaweed? Can you remember that seaweed? Okay, so we start with the waves, seaweed, lovely, lovely, well done. And we go down, bending the knees. So it's kind of doing a squat, but we're also doing the arms. If you can't do the arms and the squat, just do the squat or the arms, depending on what you can do. It's up to you, it's supposed to be fun. Haha, we've got an octopus doing juggling tricks there. We're going to do an octopus, I think. Okay, so just breathe in and breathe out. Breathing in and breathing out. Okay, so we're going to wave those hands like an octopus. Well done. So stretching out to the side, wiggling to the side. If you want to wiggle your body as well, you can do that. So just going out to the side like octopus, or round like this. Because they've got 8 legs, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8 legs. 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 Last one. 2, 4, 6, 8 legs. Well done. You've done well so far. Just stretch out, rolling back. Whoa, it's a busy place under the water, isn't it? It's a busy place indeed. Okay, so we're going to do the whale's tail now, the whale's tail. So, both hands up and down. Up and down. Whale's tail. Splashing the water. Up on the top of the water, all you see is the whale's tail. Nice. Well done. Okay, we've been using those arms a lot now, so we're going to get going on the middle of the body. So we're going to kind of go with the waves, round we go. Imagine there's a current in the water and kind of circling round with the current, and the other side. Nice. Okay, so we can make it a little bit more dramatic by doing a little whirlpool. Got a whirlpool going on there. Going round and round. Well done. So can you imagine like a spiral of water going down and round and the other way? Ooh, yes, a whirlpool in the water. Nice. Okay, well done. Okay, left and right. Left and right, we're back on the ground level. So we'll do the crab. Could the crabs go sideways? Yes, they do. So we're doing the sideways crab. Well done. Okay, you can go up and down if you like. There's those pincers going. 2 steps one way, 2 steps the other way. Nice and easy. Okay, back to walking, back to marching. Good. Excellent. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Okay, so we're going to do wobbly jellyfish. Side to side. Good stuff. Now, what else do you get? What else do you get in the water? You get dolphins. So we're going to do the jumping dolphin. So, going up and down. Up and down. We're doing the jumping dolphin. Jumping dolphin. If you want to do a few jumps, you can do some jumps. If you can't do the jumps, that's okay. I'm going to do a few jumps. If you can't do the jumps, you can just walk. Do the jump in, that's absolutely fine. But I'm going to do a couple of jumps. Jumps. Nice. Last couple. Jump and the last one. Excellent stuff. Back to walking. Well done. So you get some animals under the water. And they've got big legs. So you kind of have ones going up and over the boulders. So what we're going to do is lift our knee, if you can, to hip height, and we're going over those boulders. Imagine you were a big lobster or something, and they have to like jump over, scuttle over those rocks. So we're going up. Nice. Haven't done many fishes, have we? No fishes really. Okay, let's do some fishes, side to side. Nice, I like that music, goes along well with the fishes. Nice. Okay, we're going to create our own bubbles. Bubbles in the background, creating those big bubbles. So imagine a big whale blowing a bubble, and you're feeling that bubble. Wow, what a huge bubble. Okay, moving our hands to the side, over the head, touching at the top, touching at the bottom. There we go, give yourself a shake, well done. Brilliant. Okay, back to swimming. So we're going backwards, we're doing a backstroke, well done. Nice. Well done. Backstroke, good. Okay, forwards. Doing the crawl, different stroke entirely. Just the other way around. Okay. Fancy. If you can't do it, it's okay. Just do what you can. So, can you remember the other things we did? Well, we did the doggy paddle. Forwards. Nice. Excellent. Okay, we're just floating now. Floating side to side. Nice. Lovely. And we did the breaststroke, going forwards and round. Forwards and round. Because you've got to get around the water. It's no good just trying to move when you can't swim. You need to be able to swim as well. All those waves. Waving around. Nice. Here come the sharks. So hand up like you're doing a fist, but a flat hand. There we go, sharks, good. Forwards and back, feeling the waves, pulling and pushing. Doing well, guys, I'm liking this, you're doing excellently well. We're nearly done, you know, 3.5 minutes nearly, 3.5 minutes. Brilliant. Going forwards and back, well done. Okay, up we go with those knees. And going over the boulders on the ground level. Or pushing up, kind of maybe we're pushing up towards the surface. So we're going up, pushing pushing our legs up as if we're going towards the surface. Okay, whale tails. Oh, whales on the surface, slapping down with all their force. Feel the waves. Doing well, guys. I'm liking this, I'm getting into it, I'm warming up. Hope you are, whale tail. Okay, so what we're going to do is going up and down, seaweed. Lovely. Why did the ocean blush? Because the seaweed. Old joke, that one. Okay then. Back to marching, well done. Okay then. So what we're going to do, snapping turtle. And shark attack. Well done. Snapping turtle. Lovely. Shark attack. Good stuff. Well done, well done, well done. Okay, crabs. Crab pincers. And we'll do the crab manoeuvre side to side. Sideways crabs. Well done. Liking this. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to stand nice and still, hand on the hip, hand up, and we're going to do some seahorses. So just kind of stretching out, nice and still. Other side, same again, cross, kind of like a little seahorse. Bending over, they're quite still, they don't really move that much. Bending across there, seahorses. If you want to call them ballerinas, that's okay. We're calling them seahorses today. Oh, in fact, we've got seahorses. Can you see? They do look a little bit like seahorses. Excellent. Well done. Well done. Okay, so we're going to do the balancing seal now. The balancing seal. So we're going to look up. Imagine you've got a ball in your nose. In fact, we won't do it marching, we'll just look up. Okay, and we're going to look down. What's on the floor? And then we're going to balance the ball on our nose again. And down. We're going to look to the left, and we're going to look to the right. Look to the left, and look to the right. Roll your shoulders back. Roll your shoulders back. Excellent stuff. And we're done, really. We're done. Excellent stuff. Well done, guys.
There you go. You were that excited you carried on then.
I carried on. Well, we had to kind of do the cool down. I didn't quite finish the cool down. I was still getting used to the system. But it was good, though. I enjoyed that. I hope you all enjoyed it.
So up next, we've got the new game.
Oh, some
So
numbers.
there'll be a sum across the bottom.
Right.
And then you'll have 4 different answers across the top, and you've got to pick the right one.
Oh, right, okay.
And I'm going to try and keep a score this time. So
Okay.
at the end, I can tell you how many you've done in 2 minutes.
Right. I didn't realise I was getting a maths test today. But anyway, there we go. We'll see how it goes.
Before we go any further, we've got a
Yes.
couple of comments in. So Anthony saying, yes, it's his birthday on Friday.
Nice. Happy birthday for Friday.
Alan's saying, me and Chris want to do it easy.
Okay.
I'm not sure what he means by that, but I think he's maybe following along, maybe finding it a bit difficult at times.
Okay.
But anyway, we'll move on to the game. So
Okay.
we'll go over now.
Excellent stuff.
So
Okay.
you can see you're in another
Ooh,
sea landscape.
nice. Different landscape.
And I'll
again.
give you an example, Nick. I'll put one
Okay.
question up. So there. So 7 plus 4 equals...
Oh, is it 11? Is it 11? So.
It is. See the 11? There
Yes. That one over
So
there.
that will give you 1
Excellent.
point. Right,
Good.
so I'll count you down from 5, and then we'll go for it.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm looking forward to this. Oh, so here we go. So it's 5 times 2. So we've got to think of 2 5s, 2 5s. So we've got 5 on one hand and 5 on the other hand. That makes how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're going to go over there to the 10, I think. Excellent. Okay, 5 times 3. So we've got a 5, and we've got a 5, and we've got another 5. So if we count 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we count the other hand, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we've got another hand, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 is up there. 15. Excellent. So we've got, this is a different sum because it's a plus, not a times. So we've got a 6, and we've got a 3. So we've got 3 and 6. So you have 6, and then you put another 3 up. So that's 9. So where's 9? Over there. 3 plus 6 is 9. Oh, so this is back to times again. This is more hard. This is a harder one. So we've got 4, and we've got 4, and we've got 4, and we've got 4. So we'll go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and another 4, 13, 14, 15, 16. Have we got 16 there? Yes, we have. That one over there. All right, so this is different. So we've got a 4 and a minus 4, okay? Now this is quite tricky, because you've got 4, but then you've got to take 4 away. So you can take 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many have I got on my hand? That's right, nothing. Got nothing in my hand, so it's that one over there. So we've got another minus 1 this time. So we've got 7 on our hand, 7, and we've got to take away 6. So we take away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got 1 left. Is the 1 there? Yes. We'll go for that one over there.
I'll Excellent. Give you one last one.
Okay, so we've got 3 times 6. So we're going to do, we'll have 6, and 6, and 6. So it's 6, and another 6 is 12, and another 6 is 18. So we're going to go 18.
So that gives you a total of 7 correct answers there within 2 minutes, Nick.
Excellent
well
stuff.
Done to you.
Okay.
And I hope everyone at home followed along with that as well.
Okay.
A little bit educational for once.
Well, that was good. I enjoyed that. Something a bit different.
So we'll move back over to the chat.
Okay.
So we're back over here now. So did you like that, Nick? Bit of mathematics?
It was something I didn't know was coming.
Exercising your brain.
Maybe we'll do some more mathematics in the future. It's a possibility. Yeah. It's a possibility. It's likely, in fact. So hopefully, if you're interested in mathematics, maybe get in contact with Mark on the Friday and tell him, oh, yeah, I really fancy improving some of my mathematics, and we'll give you some good ways of doing it to go with everyday life skills. Yeah. So it might be working in the shop, getting change in the shop, or it might be bus timetables.
Yeah, there's little things you can do all the time in everyday life that'll help enhance your mathematics skills.
But with fun as well. It's not going to be just a lesson. It's going to be a fun session for you as well. Yeah. So, what have we got next then, Mark?
So we've got the VR challenge coming up now. So we have Jamie and we have Daniel. So who would you put your money on out of them two, Nick?
Jamie and Daniel. Daniel Edgar, is this?
Daniel Edgar.
Oh. Jamie.
See, Daniel's a big gamer, but
Jamie is well, I can imagine. Jamie's so competitive. I've got to go Jamie.
You got to go Jamie?
I've got to go Jamie.
Well, let's find out. So we'll both see you in about 15 minutes.
Okay then.
We'll see you in a bit.
See you later.
So there you go.
Ooh.
Didn't they do well, them two?
They did really well. I knew Jamie was going to be competitive, so I think he looked like he did fairly well there.
So we're expecting to look at them both at the higher end of the
top end,
scoreboard.
you reckon? We'll see.
We'll find out. Let's go.
Right, I'm going to
I'll
go.
lose you for a second, Nick.
Hi.
And there we go. So we look at Fruit Ninja first. So where's the first one? Jamie.
Oh.
So he came in third there, so quite close to the top.
Yeah, very good.
676.
Okay.
And then Daniel, two more down, 494. So both quite high.
Third and fifth. That's pretty
so
good.
Anthony's been knocked down one place and Connor's been knocked down 3.
Oh.
So then moving over to Synth Riders. So where are we at? So Jamie there, he came very close to Oliver's score there.
Not quite.
686,636. So he's just over 100,000 less than Oliver, which is fairly good, to be fair.
So third and second for Jamie.
So he's knocked Connor down.
Yep.
Alan didn't do too well on that one.
Daniel,
Daniel, sorry. So Daniel, where was Daniel?
6.
Halfway.
Not bad.
So that is pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
So who's he knocked down? He's knocked Jack down. So Jack's been knocked down 2 places.
Brian.
Heather, Connor and Emma have been knocked down 1 place.
Okay.
There we go. Then over to Beat Saber. Now look at this. Jamie's scorer at the top.
Wow, Jamie.
So Alan last week was our highest scorer by a long way. with 19,000.
He's absolutely
And James
smashed
has
it.
smashed it out the park.
Is that 79?
79,169.
60,000, nearly
So he's
60,000.
obviously got the rhythm. And then
more.
Daniel as well. Just a bit less than Alan got last week.
Right.
So that means, though, that
First and third.
Anthony's been knocked down 2 places. Alan's been knocked down 1. And Emma's been knocked down 2. And everyone else gets knocked down 2 as well. And
Wow. Wow.
a cascading effect.
So Jamie has done what? So he's gone from third to second to first.
Yeah, so he's up near the top of the
Yeah.
leaderboard and all of them. And Daniel as well.
Daniel fifth.
He's
to
hovering around
sixth,
middle to top.
Fifth to sixth to third. So yeah, they've both done really well there. Brilliant stuff.
Yeah, so
well,
we're starting to get some really high scorers.
excellent stuff. So you've had a little cool down now watching that game. I hope you've enjoyed today's session. So I'd recommend having a bit of water, having your lunch relatively soon, having a relax, and then you'll be ready and fit and raring to go for this afternoon. We'll be back next week.
We are. So we've got another animal theme next week.
Oh, yeah.
And then it'll be Halloween the week after, because we're actually, Digital Active will actually be on Halloween on the 31st.
So we've got Halloween, so that, and then next week
it's
an
animal
animal
rated, so
theme.
you got any ideas, Dick, what it might be?
Oh, I have a feeling
I'll give you a clue, it involves tents as well.
I've got a really good idea. I'm not going to give it away though. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I hope you've enjoyed it today. Just make sure you just keep breathing nicely and you relax for the day. It's good to do the exercise. It's good to keep going. I'd recommend it to anybody to do the exercises. It's just do it at your own level. Remember, you're doing this at your own risk, so you just do it at your own level. So I'll see you next week, and thank you very much, Mark, for doing all the graphics.
Yeah, we do have a couple more messages.
Oh,
actually.
okay.
So Anthony's been messaging a couple of times.
Okay.
He's asking about signing as well. So signing's on Thursday, and that's with Paula at the moment.
Okay.
So he's asking about doing more gaming on the Wednesday. So he's a very competitive person, our Anthony. So
Yeah.
he wants another go to get higher up the chart. So I think it's fair that we let other people have a go first. But we will get you back on, Anthony, at some point to see if you can get a higher score and get yourself up that chart.
If you fancy it, Anthony, there's a Better Together session to do gaming. So it's board games, fantasy games, and IT games, if you like, online games. It's on at the Methodist
Wednesdays.
Hall on a Wednesday, starting the first week of November.
Yes, so only, 2-3 weeks' time?
6 till 8 p.m. We may even have a pizza there as well.
Pizza
you
party.
wish you could have a piece
Pizza
of.
and games.
So what could be better? £3 a person. Come down, come and see us.
All right, excellent.
Okay
We
then.
will see you all next week.
See you next week.
Bye for now.
See you later. Have a good one.
Microphones are off.
Great. You guys set?
Cheers.
Oh, that went okay.
Yeah.
You're all right.
Yeah, it's a bit of a dry throat.